Just when Australians thought they could pack away their winter coats, Mother Nature delivered a shocking reminder of who's really in charge. An intense Antarctic weather system has unleashed its fury across New South Wales and Victoria, transforming the landscape into a winter wonderland mere days before spring's official arrival. This dramatic polar invasion caught many off guard, creating scenes that seemed more fitting for the depths of July than the final days of August. The meteorological drama began when aggressive polar winds made their way into South Australia on Friday, setting the stage for what would become one of the most significant late winter weather events in recent memory. These powerful atmospheric currents didn't waste time making their presence known, immediately beginning their march eastward with devastating intensity. But here's where it gets truly remarkable. The sheer volume of snowfall was staggering. Alpine ski resort operators watched in amazement as up to 77 centimeters of fresh powder accumulated on their slopes, a generous late-season gift that few could have predicted. The snow's reach extended far beyond the typical alpine zones, descending to elevations as low as 700 meters throughout Saturday, blanketing areas that rarely see such winter conditions. The picturesque towns of Oberon and Orange found themselves transformed into snow-covered postcards, with the white stuff coating everything from camping tents and vehicles to sprawling rural paddocks around Shooters Hill and Mount Trickett. Even the iconic Blue Mountains received nature's artistic touch, with Mount Victoria greeting dawn with a delicate layer of snow that painted the landscape in pristine white. Canberra residents woke to a breathtaking sight on Friday morning as the snow-dusted ridgeline of the Brindabella Mountains created a stunning backdrop for the nation's capital. The visual spectacle came with a price, however, as overnight temperatures plummeted to a bone-chilling -6 degrees Celsius, reminding everyone that winter hadn't quite finished its business. The cold became even more punishing when factoring in wind chill effects. Mount Boyce, situated near Blackheath in the Blue Mountains, registered exactly 0 degrees just before 6 a.m. on Saturday. However, the apparent temperature, the figure that actually reflects how cold it felt to anyone brave enough to venture outside, dropped to a brutal -10 degrees due to the relentless wind factor. And this is the part most people missed. The winds themselves became a story of their own. Gusts reaching up to 120 kilometers per hour battered sections of both Victoria and New South Wales, creating potentially dangerous conditions for anyone caught in the open. These were gentle breezes carrying snowflakes. They were powerful atmospheric forces capable of causing significant disruption. The Bureau of Meteorology had issued severe weather warnings to alert residents of the dangerous conditions. However, as Saturday progressed and the system began to weaken, officials were able to cancel the severe weather warning for New South Wales just after 4:30 p.m. once wind speeds dropped below the critical thresholds that trigger such alerts. Similar warnings for northeastern Victoria had been lifted earlier in the day as conditions there improved first. Meteorologists predict the cold front will continue losing steam as it progresses further eastward into the Tasman Sea throughout Sunday, finally allowing temperatures to begin their gradual climb back toward more seasonally appropriate levels. But here's what has everyone talking. Is this type of extreme late winter weather becoming the new normal? Some climate experts argue that increasingly unpredictable weather patterns are creating more frequent surprise events like this one. Others maintain that late-season cold snaps have always occurred and we're simply more aware of them due to improved weather monitoring and social media coverage. What's your take? Are we witnessing the effects of changing climate patterns, or is this just classic Australian weather being typically unpredictable? Have you noticed more extreme weather events in your area lately? Or do you think we're just paying more attention to weather that's always been variable? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.